Tonight is, of course, the 70th anniversary of Kristallnacht, and it's a night that has particular meaning to me because my mother's parents were in Vienna on Kristallnacht and survived that terrible night. When we commemorate Kristallnacht, it has real meaning for me, and I know that when we commemorate the Holocaust, it has real meaning for all of you. And so I thank you all for being here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm honored and delighted to present to you a Jewish cultural icon, Mr. Theodore Bikel, who will be accompanied on the piano by Tamara Brooks.
I'm here for a purpose, as you all are. Some of us more intimately connected to that purpose, others because they support what it is that this particular night commemorates. I have never understood whether there was a purpose in my being spared. And if there is a purpose, then it gave me the ability to use my voice, my ability of language, to speak and sing of what it is that we talk about, what we feel. Нет, нет никого, кроме Его одного, только Бога одного. Нет, нет никого, кроме Его одного, только Бога одного. Нет, нет никого, кроме Его одного, только Бога одного. Нет, нет никого, кроме Его одного, только Бога одного. Нет, нет, не боюсь никого, только Бога одного. Нет, нет, не боюсь никого, только Бога одного. Нет, нет, не боюсь никого, только Бога одного. Нет, нет, не боюсь кого, только Бога одного.
I just want to say a few words how obsessed I am, and we should all be, about teaching young people about the Holocaust, the biggest crime committed in the history of the world by at that time considered the most educated people in Europe. And the whole world wants us to forget about it. And that would be the biggest crime in the history of the world, because this time somebody will do it again, maybe this time not to Jews, because there aren't enough Jews left in the world. But they'll pick some other minorities to kill them based on religion or whatever it is. I didn't understand enough. I ran away from the Nazis when I was 14 and a half years old. And I was lucky my father made the decision to send us away, me and my younger brother, because children had a better chance to escape than adults. And that's how I survived. And the reason I'm talking to you, because you'll probably be bothered about giving us money for the museum. And let me tell you, that's the most important investment in the world to make, to teach young people about the Holocaust. And thank you very much for coming here, and you'll probably hear from me again.
Why was there a Kristallnacht? Why was there a Holocaust? Why are so many of you who are with us tonight the only survivors from entire families or entire communities? We don't answer those questions at the museum. To be honest, I'll be the first to admit that if there are completely satisfying answers to those questions, I haven't found them. I have found a satisfying response to those questions. Not an answer or explanation, but a response. We present that response at the Los Angeles Museum. And I think each of you tonight who are here have found a satisfying response as well. That is why you have given so generously of your treasure and your time to be with us. Our response is to look forward as well as back. Our response is to look to a future where we build upon the past. Our response is to take what is broken and to fix it. And to do more than fix it. Our response is to metabolize it, to convert it into something that makes the world better. We fulfill the true meaning of the Jewish idea of tikkun olam, repair the world. Your response and ours, in your hearts of hearts, is to commit yourselves, ourselves, to a world where there will not be another Kristallnacht or a Holocaust. Together, we can put Kristallnacht behind us and embrace a luminous, beautiful, and new future, assembled piece by piece from the brightest ideas of our souls.
Yeah, but I try to forget it rather than remember it. And you know, I've always felt I have to look forward rather than backwards. And I think I could not have, you know, it destroys people if they look backwards to such horrible things. However, I think it's good to remember some of it.
Hearing all the stories told by friends and family that survived in the Holocaust, I felt that it would be very meaningful to devote my time to learning about the event the Jews had to go through. I am so honored to be here as the Student of the Year for the museum.
The 1939 Club and its members define the words integrity and humanity. They have taught our students what they can never learn from a book, even one written by Shaw Friedlander, that one can not only survive the worst brutality of which mankind is capable, but can retain one's humanity. To relive their Shoah experiences with our students and others, as so many members of the 1939 Club have done, in the belief that we can truly learn from them, testifies not only to their humanity, but to their belief in ours.
Connecting on a personal level is extremely important when learning about the Shoah. The number of 6 million victims is impossible to grasp, yet it is possible to connect to a story, a voice, a face. When one considers a life at a time, or a family at a time, one begins to gain the sense of horrific loss and the possibilities that were never realized. Those are things that we do.